Hi guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here with Benidorm Stuff YouTube channel. For today's video we're going to be taking you for a look around Benidorm, showing you some of the city's most unusual and weird buildings. Benidorm is sometimes known as Beni York. That's due to the massive amount of skyscrapers in the area. It's actually the city with the most skyscrapers in the whole of Spain, beating both Madrid and Barcelona. That's pretty impressive considering the size of those cities compared to us. Benidorm's not famous for its architecture, and to be honest, architecture's not really my thing either. And even though I've been walking around Benidorm for almost 20 years now, I've never really taken the time to appreciate the buildings around me. I love going up to viewpoints and admiring the buildings from above, but I've never really took the time to look up at the buildings from the ground. But since there's not really a lot going on in town right now and there's not much else to do except go for a walk, that's all I've been doing, and I've been taking the time to appreciate our city from the ground upwards. I've noticed some strange and unusual buildings and I want to share them with you. The first building on our list today is the Nagorigani on Avenida del Municipi. It's a very tall and quite slim building with 43 floors and is a whopping 148 metres high. It took 4 years to build and it was finished in 2002. It has a pool on the 26th floor and is the 13th tallest building in Spain. It can be seen from most parts of Benidorm. I'm sure most of you will have seen it on your bus transfer into the town. It's just before the main roundabout at the entrance to the resort, and it's easily recognisable by its circular shaped balconies and curved roof. The second building that's caught my eye, and continuing with the circular balcony theme, is Coblanca II in Rincon de Loy. It's on the corner of Calle Berlin above the Triangle Bar and Centuro car hire. The building's very close to the beach, so I guess the idea with the round balconies is to give a better panoramic view of the Levante beach. It's a residential building built around 1972 and is made up of 20 floors. It's much wider building than the Nagorigani with a dark brick exterior. It kind of reminds me of a bee colony. Does anyone else see that? Let us know in the comments. Our next stop is on the Calle Girona, but the building can actually be seen better from this corner where the Avenida Europa meets the Avenida Mediterraneo. Building 4 is Torre Benidorm. It's got a really strange top-heavy look. It took around 4 years to complete and was built in 1971. It's 89 metres high, 26 floors, and with the top part being wider than the rest. Don't you think it looks like it could have been built upside down? When I was researching for these videos, I discovered that the last 3 buildings, Coblanca V, Coblanca III and Torre Benidorm, all had input from the same architect, J. Guardiola Gaia. I think he was definitely a bit before his time. He liked to design buildings that were outside of the box, and he worked on buildings in the Alicante area for over 40 years. We've come down the Avenida Mediterraneo to our next stop. Building 3 is Coblanca III. It's just after the casino on the next corner in Rincon de Loy. I often look up at this block while I'm sat having a coffee at Vesta Cafe here. It's a great little coffee shop that does a fab caramel latte. The building above is 20 floors high and the swimming pool is above the commercial premises. There's lots of work being done on this place at the moment. I guess it's giving a little bit of a facelift. So as you can see, it's a curved building, which is kind of strange. It seems to me to be curving in the opposite way that you would expect. Or is that just me? I guess it's so it makes the best use of the sunlight on the corner plot, especially with the pool in front. The buildings won't shade the pool area. Our next stop is over the other side of the Europa Mediterraneo roundabout. Building 5 is Torre Valencia. It's above the bank here on the roundabout that splits the 2 main roads in Benidorm. It's a residential 17-floor building, very close to the beach. It's another top-heavy building and it's the octagon-shaped structure design for me that makes it unique. And the fact that it's built on pillars. Another building quite similar to Torre de Valencia, but this one actually has 12 sides, is our building number 6, the Sunhymie Apartments. This is also 17 floors. It's situated just on the edge of the old town, only 100 metres from the Plaza Triangular. Both these blocks are still classed as modern architecture, even though they were built back in the 70s. into the old town now, and our next building isn't a skyscraper or a tower block, but it's a very cool modern building. Some actually call this Benidorm's floor scraper. So building 7 is Benidorm's town hall. It's a bridge style building with the large open space underneath being the town hall square, and the main building goes up and over it. It's also the main entrance to La Guerra Park. The town hall was completed in 2003. The front of the building is covered on glass slats with over 60,000 names and surnames of the residents of Benidorm in the year it was completed. Pretty cool, eh? The town hall square underneath is a focal point of the town during many fiestas. At Christmas, normally you'll find an ice rink and market stalls here. This area is central to the Benidorm community. Now for my last pick of unusual buildings today, and we've brought you right the way back to Rincon de Loix. Another non-skyscraper, but definitely an interesting building. Number 8 is Benidorm Palace. Benidorm Palace was originally opened in 1977, but received this exterior renovation in 2005. It definitely stands out with its metallic mirrored front. It actually reminds me of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. This spectacular design is very suited to the palace, as I can only describe the shows here as out of this world. How many of you guys have seen the show? Let us know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope that you found my pick of unusual buildings interesting. Let us know in the comments which was your favourite, or which one you thought was the most ugly. I know there are a few more modern buildings, such as the In Tempo, which I didn't cover today, and the reason for that is that we hope to get up to the top of the In Tempo very soon. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future videos, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.